Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yeah, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just tryna get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid.
Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
Oh, breaking news.
Let's go.
And we last today, OC. We the last to talk, bro. So that means we gotta come the hardest, you know?
They say the best for last, boss. You know how it go.
Yeah, kind of true. So, man, so we gonna talk about the small languages. What I've been seeing is a lot of people been saying, what does this mean for that? So we gonna talk about that. But we gonna also talk about this for football. What's your thoughts real quick before we start the show?
My thought is, man, you need to cut off that Netflix and you need to watch Boss Cowboy Sports. That's my thought. And we go to you in its entirety, through and through, and let you know every angle of what this means for the Dallas Cowboys. That's what I think, Boss Cowboy.
All right. Well, we finna give them that sauce. Y'all sit back, kick your feet up. Here we go.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Let's go. The South got something to say.
Yes, sir.
No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights is sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night, I do what I like, get a check, I go for the ride. I've been down the ride for the win, still move on the hush. Never run for none, I face my fears, I just drop a 9 month to month, still from year to year.
The OC
no
in
watch,
the building.
no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah.
The greatest.
No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again. Get some checks, I invest, and I spend a check.
I don't do late nights
spend
often,
a check, get it back,
but when I do, they hit
risk.
home.
Only race is the human.
We ain't never did no Friday show, but we doing it today. Let's go.
Set the trend, set the pace of play. I don't trip, but if I fall, bet I make a way. I take trips in the fall, watch the leaves change. I like to treat every day like this my D-Day.
All right.
No diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah.
And listen,
No
guys,
watch,
please
no
don't
diamonds,
forget,
no watch, good
hit the
timing,
like button,
yeah. I'm sporty
hit the
and
share
rich,
button.
I'm sporty and
If
rich.
you haven't subscribed,
I'm
subscribe
sporty and
already.
rich. Do it again,
Follow Boss
again,
Cowboy
again.
Sports
I'm sporty
on
and
YouTube,
rich.
Instagram,
I'm sporty and
Facebook,
rich.
Twitter.
I'm sporty
You can follow
and
me, the
rich.
OC100 on Twitter.
Again.
And let's get ready to get into it, man.
It's Boss
It's a
Cowboy
lot to
Sports
say.
where your voice
Do it
matters.
again.
Have a seat, all the executives. Let's go.
Do it again.
All right, man. So we got my boy the OC in the building. So we go just get right into it, man. So obviously, the breaking news, we got Trey Lance. So I think it's a lot of ways we can talk about this, and I think we go talk about this, and we go address all of it too. All right, as quick as we can. We gonna be quick too. So it's football reasons,
Mm-hmm.
We gonna talk about what does this trade mean for Prescott.
Uh-huh.
We gonna talk about the positives.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna also talk about the negatives.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna kick it off with you, OC. All right.
Yeah, man.
The first one, the football reasons.
Well, the football reasons are pretty obvious because, quad as is kept, and as often as we don't even like to really address it, Dak Prescott has had some injury issues. He's had the surgery on the thumb. He broke his leg, broke his ankle pretty bad a couple years back. So what this does on the football sense is it gives you a young, relatively inexpensive guy that's in his first contract, which the Dallas Cowboys tend to like. Okay? He's an athlete. He has an arm. He's raw. He's underdeveloped at this point. And it gives you potentially a young, exciting backup that can do more athletically than any other quarterback besides, I would say, Dak Prescott right now that's on your roster. So those are the football reasons. And for the football reasons, staying in that lane, it does make sense. And it's actually a good move by the Cowboys for football reasons.
Yeah.
It is.
For football reasons, it also makes sense because the backup quarterbacks was, I don't think my want button working, but it wasn't. Yeah. So from a roster improvement, A+.
100%.
A+. A+.
100%.
Now, it's another football reason that I'm extremely happy about. I've been talking to Real Truth for 3 weeks, bro. You know what Real Truth been telling me?
What have you been saying?
For those of y'all don't know, Real Truth is a NFL trainer, one of the best in the country, right?
Yep.
He kept telling me, y'all not gonna win no Super Bowl because y'all don't take competition serious at quarterback.
Yep. Well, and the beautiful thing about what you just said, and I think I heard a caller allude to this on the Law Show, is Dak has always tended to rise in competition. It's made him more fanatical. It's made him sharper. So if there was any way possible to push Dak to the next level, to get him to give you his absolute best, to be his absolute sharpest, and to lock all the way in, it's no better way than to get a guy that was a first round pick. All right, elite top 10 quote unquote talent coming out of the draft a couple years ago.
Yep.
Into the building. There's no better way to do it. So if you can't get the best out of Dak in this situation, then you won't get the best out of Dak. That's what I think.
Right. And it's perfect for that. For football reasons, yeah. Because see, me and the OC, we subscribe to some of the same leadership doctrines. Like you follow Maxwell, I follow Maxwell. If anybody's in leadership, both of us greatly suggest doing that. Like studying behind one of the great leaders and somebody who know how to motivate. Like I was using John Maxwell when I was #1 in the country for a Fortune 100 company, to manage my team. So one of the things when you're dealing with management is how to get the most out of your people, right? So if you're trying to get the most out of your people, Dak played his absolute best in terms of turnovers when Romo was behind him. So if you can manufacture pressure, that is a fantastic football reason for Trey Lance. Fantastic. So it's another football reason I wanted to get into, which makes me even more excited. And we're going to talk about all of this. We're going to take some calls. We're going to get up out of here. We ain't going to be no 4-hour show. We got us a super chat real quick. from JR. He said, thanks, boss. JR, what's up, OC? Yeah. And JR, and me and JR debated on Law Channel. I like people like JR. JR said, I ain't afraid to debate nobody. I said, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That's my type of Cowboy fan. Because all of us got to be like that, where we speak our mind. You know, so anyway. I want to say something real quick on a major football reason that I got receipts for, OC. So this is very important what I'm getting ready to say. I did a video when I wrote the Boss Cowboy book, my last book. If you go to the quarterback chapter, I talked about I wanted the Dallas Cowboys to target in the draft athletic quarterbacks. I did a whole book about it, wrote a chapter about it, and did a video about it. And the receipt, I put it in the description. I talked about Max Duggan being somebody that can be that type of guy, not for his arm, but somebody that can be a crash. It's not gonna, I don't want to, I'm gonna say it, but then I'm explaining it. Somebody that can be a crash dummy, you know, somebody you can use like Hurts, where you can use them in a wildcat style offense, but has enough arm to be dangerous. And so I featured Hendon Hooker and Max Duggan, and we talked about the quarterback out of UCLA. The receipts are real. I even call it Wildcat QB. So, what you think I'm feeling right now, OC?
You should be feeling excited because where you're going with this is that, and we go hit different angles on this. Okay, this is only one angle, so you want to stay tuned. This is one angle of the discussion. Only one.
Stay tuned.
But if you like the ideal of a mobile quarterback, who, you know, Dak is still considered a mobile quarterback, but he doesn't have that explosive speed, right? He's not a 4.4 guy, okay? He's not. But if you got a guy that can just flat out move and run and that's young, you can put this boy in here. And I'll give a more recent example that you can put him in now and let him run this football. And he has a plenty good enough arm. Let me not underrate this guy. A plenty good enough arm. With our wide receivers and the talent we have, RPO, baby. Because guess what? Because look, you can come up and tackle him or you can cover, but you can't do both. You cannot do both. You can come up and tackle this kid. If we put in a package for him, I think that'll be sweet. And that will also help his development. There was another guy who just recently got paid, all right, down in New Orleans, who did this exact thing at the tail end of Drew Brees' career.
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill did it very effectively and was a very fantastic change of pace and a silent backbreaker to where it's too much to prepare for.
Yeah.
So you can put a lot of pressure on defenses with this.
See, and that's why I wanted one. And somebody said don't disrespect Hurts. It's no disrespect to Hurts at all.
None.
It's what it is. It's creating an offense that features the advantages of what your guy has. And see, don't sleep on what the OC just said. The biggest point OC made was at the end. Is you go put a lot of pressure on defenses to have to prepare for both when you show you willing to use both. So imagine what a D coordinator week is like, where you have to prepare for Dak, who is a dual quarterback, and you might have to prepare for Trey Lance. You go stress the hell out of a D coordinator as well as this team.
Yep.
And I'm talking about football reasons. We like I know it's gonna be some trolls and people that's gonna make this more than what it is, but this is a championship move.
Yep. Yep.
And it's low key.
And
go ahead. I'm
just getting excited. No, you go ahead, boss. Go ahead.
No, I'm getting excited, bro.
No, finish your thought.
This is also
finish your thought.
low key a dynasty move. This is a dynasty move. Like,
yeah.
Go ahead. I knew you wanted to go.
No. You got it. No, you got it. You got it, bro. You got it. I'm gonna wait. Go ahead.
No.
I can wait.
Yeah, this is a dynasty move because none of us know the future, bro. None of us know what could happen to anybody at any time. So when you put top 5 talent in a room with Dak, it's not gonna be Dak's job to teach him. Dak is likely not gonna want to school him. Let's just keep it real. A lot of y'all think he should, he won't. It don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that, bro. But being in a room, observing, now he can slowly begin to mimic what he's seeing with a guy who's already an established franchise quarterback in Dak. So like this is so genius from a football. See, we only still talking about football. It ain't just, we talking about the football reasons right now. So, but this is
and I'm gonna take it a level deeper, okay, to expand the conversation. Let's go back. You remember Mike Holmgren back before Mike McCarthy got that Green Bay job. Who did he coach? He coached the great Brett Favre, who came in, and this is not exactly on that level, but it has some similarities. Who came in right at the tail end of Brett Favre's career? It was Aaron Rodgers. Okay, who got a hold of Aaron Rodgers? It was Mike McCarthy. Now, Mike Holmgren was known as the quarterback whisperer. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you, Mike McCarthy in his career at Green Bay was the quarterback maximizer. He got the most out of Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers' career would not have been what it has been without, quiet as it's kept, Mike McCarthy. Now, the tremendous benefit, and this all ties in, that Aaron Rodgers had was this. He got a chance to watch Brett Favre for a couple of years. He got a chance to slow cook. So the problem with most of these quarterbacks in the NFL, and why they wash out these top round picks, is that the game is too fast, it's too much to learn, and it's almost impossible back-breaking pressure unless you're coached in college by a pro coach, by like a pro offensive coordinator. Like, that's the only way you can be ready. If you're not really coached by a pro offensive coordinator, it's almost impossible for you to come in here and be great your first year. You're going to need a couple of years. So now Trey Lance is in the envious position to be able to be coached by the quarterback maximizer, because remember, initially younger in his career, I mean, you see Aaron Rodgers slinging the ball around now, whichever kind of way, just being efficient, sliding up and down in the pocket. But he was a very, very mobile quarterback, a guy that ran around much more earlier in his career with tremendous arm talent. Trey Lance has tremendous arm talent. Am I saying he's Aaron Rodgers? No. I'm saying he has the benefit in a similar situation to play behind a Pro Bowl level quarterback and learn and slow cook and get developed by a guy that is really good at developing quarterbacks.
Yes.
His name is Mike McCarthy. And to boot, and I'm almost done. Within the West Coast offense, which is predicated on timing and a degree of athleticism by your quarterback. Because what happened earlier, and I got to give you some histories to give this in context, what happened earlier in Steve Young's career? He didn't come out being a super fantastic QB like a Joe Montana. Nope. He was a mobile quarterback that had some efficiencies throwing the ball. Right. I'm going to say that again. He was a mobile quarterback that had some efficiencies throwing the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well said.
And he developed into what he was. It was very interesting, boss. Just
like
kicking
it.
tires here. Just
If this
very
is
interesting
for football reasons, this is beautiful. Like for football reasons, but we gonna talk about all of it. And then my boy CeeLo said we don't need to have Trey Lance packages. That never works long term. That will make Dak press like our third string QB the next 2 years. So in most situations, you right. In most situations, QB controversies are bad. With Dak, it's the opposite. Dak plays his best under pressure. That's why we started off talking about management and that you got to manage different guys differently. Some guys respond best under pressure. Some people break under pressure. Dak has shown, and even how he practices. What did they always talking about? Dak threw interceptions at practice because he bored. I watched Dak. Me and you was watching. Dak was getting ready to get sacked. He just threw it up.
Just bull crapping.
Yeah.
We call that bull crapping in practice. Just bull crapping.
He just threw it up.
Yeah, just bull crapping.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb called it, but he wasn't serious. He was just like, let me just, But now you go with this type of talent, that's gonna make Dak lock in just a little bit more. So and it's only because of the talent. He is not Dak Prescott. He is not here to take Dak Prescott's job. If anybody's saying that, you are years early. Like if y'all really think he is here after training camp with no understanding of the offense to put pressure on Dak now, you probably want revenge for Romo. Just being honest with you, big dog.
Yeah.
And I see y'all super chats. I'm putting them to the side. And then I got to take this one. This is a good one. We got to take this one now.
No, take it.
Yeah, this is a good
one.
one. No, this is a good one. He said Cooper Rush going to be looking for a bag. The front office need a cheaper option. Yep. To back up anyway. Yep. Ooh, exactly. See, James, you own it. He said a win-win for them. Kid develops, then no big time extension for Dak. If not, back up for cheap. Damn Jones boss. And see, we gonna talk about that. Is it a leverage against Dak's extension? We gonna talk about that because that's coming up. So let's go talk about that now, if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's do it.
What does Trey Lance mean for Dak?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that it means several things for Dak. It means It means Dak lock in. Not that we want to or that we've shown we're fully committed to, but we're showing it means we're posturing a little bit to say that, hey man, this is a young guy. You were a young guy to have some talent. Just like we developed you and we gave you a chance, we're willing to do this with this guy. This guy was a first round draft pick. You were not. And, hey, we want to possibly keep you, but it has to be the right number. I think this is really a chess move by the Dallas Cowboys front office. Really an excellent move, on the business side. Because what it does is it's saying, hey, Dak, you got to prove it a little bit more, man. You got to just prove it a little bit more. Can you say Trey Lance is ready to take Dak's position? Absolutely not. You can't say anything like that. But you can say we like his potential. You can say this is a guy that we possibly will look at and give a chance to. You can say that, hey, we really brought this kid here to be our number 2 quarterback. And if something happens to you, then, well, he's going to have our opportunity and we'll see what he does.
Yeah.
So I think at a glance, and there's more to it, but that's what that means for Dak. What do you think, boss?
I think it means nothing.
Okay.
This year. It's because it's basically too late for Trey Lance to come in and really learn our offense. He missed all the OTAs, right? So like Dak would have to, and this is not gonna happen. Dak would have to fall off a cliff. Dak is not gonna fall off a cliff. Because a lot of people that hate Dak, they say, we need to see more from Dak. I'm tired of regular season success. Well, you also saying with that same breath that you also expect him to perform good in the regular season. Because I'm tired of just seeing regular seasons where you getting ready to see what you've always seen and what you say you tired of is regular season success. And you gonna see more regular season success, so Trey ain't gonna be able to do nothing. He gonna be sitting back, learning, chilling. It means nothing now. I'm
gonna push back a little bit, boss.
I got you. I know you are. But it does try to provide false leverage. It's false leverage. It's because it's false leverage because of the fans.
Okay.
It's false leverage. It's trying to say we got Trey Lance because this is how it's gonna be marketed by the mainstream media, even local media. Ooh, Dak better watch out. They got Trey Lance. He was top 5. Now, what you really should be saying is, ooh, Trey Lance was a top 5, but he was kicked out as a 3rd string quarterback.
Yeah, well. The issue with that, this is his 2nd year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In fairness to Trey Lance, man, he didn't have enough time to learn. He didn't have enough time to learn, in my opinion. Everybody learns at a different clip, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying dumb smart. I'm saying you got to give a quarterback at least a couple years to develop. They brought in Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is an NFL quarterback, man. He's an NFL veteran. So, of course, he was going to beat out Trey Lance. With his years of experience, he should beat out Trey Lance, man. He was a starter in the league, right? Brock Purdy came in, got command of the offense quickly. He understood it conceptually better than Trey Lance. Trey Lance got hurt, and he caught fire. So this is my only pushback, is that it may not mean anything this year, but it could mean something this year if, and only if, Dak Prescott gets hurt and he misses any amount of significant time. Then it could mean something, because if Dak Prescott gets hurt anytime past week 4, and this dude has had a month to get acclimated to this offense, and they're going to make it user-friendly for him, because remember I said this.
Wildcattish.
Not even just wildcattish, just simple reads.
Yeah.
Play action pass. Using your athleticism, not asking you to do too much, and you playing with a top 5, what we project to be a top 3 to top 5 defense, Boss Cowboy. That makes a difference. And a solid running game, and a coordinator of Schottenheimer that is committed to running that football. Now, if Dak Prescott misses significant time and you let this boy play several weeks, settle in and make some plays and show that 4.4 speed on a broken play a couple times, now the conversation shifts into, you know what Jerry's going to do. You already know what Jerry's going to do. Oh, we like Trey. Trey's awesome. Got a lot of potential. Upside. Fantastic. Made some great plays for us. Helped us win some games. And he's young. He's only a 2nd-year guy. You know the guy was a top 5 draft pick. I mean, man, he has a bright future. You know that's what Jerry's going to say. We already know that. Then it becomes more leverage. So Dak better stay healthy, is my point, and better not let this guy get a lot of games and get in a groove and have some success, because then the false leverage turns into some real leverage, man. And I know what you're going to say, boss. You're going to say, man, he don't got the tenure. He don't got the stats. Yeah, that's all true what you go say. That's all true, boss.
Well, you don't know what I'm saying.
But in this world, okay, I think that'll be one of your points. That's what I think. But I'm saying it turns into real leverage if something like that happens.
Yeah, it's so many ifs. You had a lot of ifs.
Yeah,
if Dick get hurt,
ifs, yeah.
if he learned the offense, it has to be after week 4. Like, it's so many compound ifs, right? Then he got to get in there, and he got a ball, and he got to look like he's actually comparable to Dak. That's a lot of ifs, man. You know, it could happen, but I don't see that happening in 2023. at all.
Cool.
I also
Cool.
want, and then my boss said it. What it means is Dax need to run for first downs on 3rd and 3.
That's possibly true.
I mean, however he moved the chains, I'm cool with it. Another thing that it means for Dak is Dak is getting ready to be used for more false controversy. So everybody just know that that's coming. Just put it like this. It was real life goofy false controversy for Cooper Rush. Even coming from the Cowboys. If Cooper Rush keeps winning, they have to really decide. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So
but you know what? You gotta love Jerry.
I don't love Jerry. Not for that. Not for that. Let me let you finish your point.
But you listen. No, I'm just saying, man. You gotta love the Cowboys way, man. This is the Cowboys way. The Cowboys are geniuses. They are marketing geniuses. They're gonna figure out a way to keep themselves relevant in the front and top of the headlines any kind of way possible. Look, by any means necessary. That's what Malcolm X used to say. Protect yourself by any means necessary. Look, stay in the media headlines by any means necessary. So on the marketing PR campaign, this is a brilliant move, boss. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. It's gonna be a distraction, y'all, all year, and it's not gonna be like other teams.
Yeah, 100%.
It's okay. So put it like this: what's happening to Dak is the exact same situation that's happening to Aaron, but Aaron is in a more dangerous situation to me. But when Aaron plays bad, it will be no cause for Zach.
Right.
Because every quarterback plays bad at some time in the year. When Dak plays bad, because it's going to happen to all
One bad game.
It's going to be super manufactured, and it's going to be from his own people. It's going to be his own people. It's going to be the local media, too. It ain't going to just be the national heads. It's going to be them national, local people trying to get clicks, stoking false controversy. Anytime Dak has an average game to even just a good game, they're going to say, should they try to insert Trey? That's what it means for Dak. And it's going to happen all year.
Man, look, don't let Trey Lance make a couple good plays, bro. Don't let him put a package in him, man. You're going to have the whole stadium trying, Trey.
Especially the Romo fans. The Romo fans want their lick back. They want their lick back so bad. They want their lick back on that.
They going to start chanting his name. Trey. They're gonna be going berserk, man. It's gonna be crazy.
All the Romo fans that went out, they done already bought Trey Lance jersey. They've been wanting their lick back ever since he took Romo job. All right, so let's get to the positives real quick. I'm gonna say a couple of them. Your scout team and preparing for people like Hurts greatly improved. Yeah, for all these mobile quarterbacks, your scout team, your practices just got way better. You gonna have some realistic look now. So when you gotta play Fields, you want to put somebody out there that's gonna be as close as possible to what you getting ready to play. Oh, you got that now. Ooh-wee. And then you know what else you got? Intel of San Fran's playbook.
Yep, you do, man.
So yeah, what's your thoughts on the positives, bro?
Man, well, the positives in addition to what you said is that Trey Lance is a guy, man, that gives you a viable athletic backup quarterback. Because I mean, let's not play around here. He's here to replace somebody in that backup room. All right, yeah. Cooper Rush, see you.
Yeah.
Will Greer. No, I'm saying both of them. I'll start with Cooper and Will Greer. Huh. As soon as he gets a little bit of command, listen, I'm just telling you, bro, just the real talk. As soon as he get command of some of that playbook and they feel just comfortable with it, remember, I just told you, and I'm saying it again, Mike McCarthy is the quarterback maximizer. He's going to develop that dude, and that dude's going to find himself being second string. Unless he just comes in here and and I don't think he's going to do that because he's already been traded. So he can, I got to double down. I got to focus. I got to do this, man. I got to do this. Man, Mike McCarthy go talk to him, give him a chance. They go work with him. Man, look, think about this. Think about Brian Schottenheimer. Brian Schottenheimer had sunshine his first year. Work with him, help him. They like young, talented quarterbacks. They're symbiotic on that thought, in my opinion. They go give this dude every opportunity, and I guarantee he's going to find himself being a backup quarterback. So the number one positive to me is this. It gives them an athletic backup quarterback and a guy that can make plays with his feet if he makes a bad read or if the play breaks down, right? And then number two to that is that, going back to what we said before, is it does put a subtle pressure for Dak Prescott to perform. And that is all good for us in terms of wins and W's.
Yeah. It's also a positive for front office. You know, they, like you said it earlier, but the positive for front office is they get to try to use this as leverage. And they go get the help from the media. Because, see, we just talked about the positives. Now we can talk about the negatives. And it's already started. Look. You know, so Jerry and them go get support from the national. They go stoke this. They go stoke. Listen, this is no real leverage. It's false leverage.
But they go try to use it.
They go try to use it, but anybody that's really using common sense knows it's no real leverage. Because at the end of the day, no failed first round quarterback that was beat out by Mr. Irrelevant. Let me say that again. Trey Lance was beat out by Mr. Irrelevant. See, but they ain't gonna tell the story like that. He was beat out by a failed Sam Darnold. See, they not gonna say that though. They gonna say Trey Lance puts leverage against Dak. Man, get out of here. Ain't no third string quarterback. I'm gonna say that again. Hold on. Hey man, you know who this is? This Hannick, bro. Look, I was looking at that bird, man. Man, that's our hold on, man. That's our bro, man. We playing ball with. That's Hannick, bro. What's up,
Hannick? How you doing, bro? What's up, bro?
Hannick, a dude we played at U of H, man. He was an all-pro and Pro Bowler with the Chargers. Yeah, that's Chargers, my bro. Yeah. What's up, bro? Good to see my boy. Bird. Yeah, man. That's Hannick. What's up, boy? Say, when we call in, big dog. When we put the phones on. And one of my other brothers in the building too, man. My boy Chris. I saw Chris in the building. What's up, fellas? But then another negative, bro. Look, just another negative. Then we go take some calls, take the super chats, get up out of here. Oh, look at this.
He's always been a troll, though, man. I mean, Steven.
I'm just talking about the negatives, like what's gonna happen from this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is they already feeding into it, and it's not even 2 hours in. You know what I mean? You know. So
look, this is. Go ahead.
No, it's no reason to troll. It's like, what's the troll?
Yeah. Well, look, man. Look, all news related to the Cowboys is going to be primetime news. And at the end of the day, when you think about this whole situation, this is a prove-it year for Mike McCarthy. This is a prove-it year for Dak Prescott. And really what it is, in a sense, subtly, in my opinion, is the Cowboys front office doubling down on, hey, man, this is a prove-it year. You want to control the offense? We gave it to you. You love Dak Prescott? Okay, you deal with him. You make him ultra successful. All right, but we gonna make this strategic move to help us because really, if you think about this, if the Cowboys were willing to do it, right, they could start over if they didn't like Mike McCarthy after this year, so to speak, and go a different direction, knowing they got a young Trey Lance with some potential in the building. That could happen. Is it likely? No. But however, the Cowboys, if the Cowboys go use the injury as leverage, if the Cowboys go negotiate through the media, you think they didn't, okay, here's the deal. They didn't want to give Dak Prescott all the money he got on his first contract extension. That's just the reality of it. And if you live in Dallas, you know this for sure. Like, you know, it was so many comments made about, well, we had to pay our quarterback, like you got robbed or something like that. You didn't get robbed. That man was due his money based upon his performance, straight up. And so the Cowboys are like, man, if you don't ball and get us at least to the NFC Championship or somewhere close Super Bowl, then man, we'll go kick, scream, and holler on paying you any more money. We don't want to have to pay you big dollars because the dollars are getting even bigger with all these contracts. But the Cowboys like to play this game because they don't like to extend people early, especially quarterbacks that cost a lot of money. They like to wait until the last hour and then try to get you to take a team-friendly deal. And they gonna try to do that mess again, man. And this is just a prelude to all that stuff.
Okay. See, this does make sense. He say the troll is we traded for Trey Lance and not Jonathan Taylor. But see, this is the thing. They trying to get a first. Like, it's just goofy. And it's going to continue to be goofy. I'm just going to let y'all know. This move by Dallas, for football reasons, it's excellent. It's excellent. For football reasons, hold on real quick. This my boy, my boy Hannick, man. He said, I told the wife, there go my bros from college. God works. I seen Lance traded, clicked, and on it was y'all. Yeah, Hannick, we gotta link up, dog. We gotta link up. Yeah, we gonna definitely link up with Hannick. Yeah, I was thinking about Coach Hen today, bro. Just it's crazy because this gotta be God, bro. Because I promise you, I looked up Coach Henderson today because I'm gonna try to get Coach Henderson on the show. That's who go bless the show. You, woo. Yeah. And Coach Hannick, he coached me. Oh man, we gotta get that. But we work on that. All right, so we gonna take some calls real quick. Now, or should we take these super chats? Let's take the super chats.
Take super chats, big dog.
We're gonna take super chats. Then we're gonna take some calls.
All right, big dog.
Every time, bro. All right, let's go. I can't see no new super chat, so this super chat right here said, he said, hey boss, Jerry signed a third string QB and instantly goes Sam Williams out the nose. Facts. You got some thoughts on that, OC?
He said, I didn't see the bottom part. He said,
we signed basically a third string quarterback, which he right, and then no more talk of Sam Williams. Yeah.
You know what, man? Yeah, I don't think it was for those reasons, man. But I think that, we got a third stringer that's probably going to end up being a second stringer. That's what I think.
Yeah, and I love it for football reasons. And then the other super chat, he said, O-line. What the F are we doing trading the 4th round pick for a project bust of a QB? Just when I thought the front office knew what they was doing.
Yeah, I think it's too early to say that Trey Lance is a bust. You can't bust after less than 2 full years in the NFL. I think we're impatient. We want microwave quarterbacks, and you don't microwave a great quarterback, man. They got to have a little bit of time to develop. So I think he has potential and upside, and then we'll have to wait and see on the bust part.
And then also, I don't know when you came into the show, but I love the idea because that's why I showed the receipts of me doing a show showing athletic quarterbacks and how they could be used, like Taysom Hill, and I know some people like, oh, boss, that was crazy. No, it wasn't. No, I play defenses. You know how hard it is to scheme against two styles of quarterbacks? Do you know how much work you put on the coordinator? So if they're planning on especially using it this year, even just preparing for him is going to put stress on the defense. So I put that whole link in the description. Y'all check it out, because I went through it. I went through a whole lot of detail of how to use mobile quarterbacks as crash dummies, like Jalen Hurts. Because if anybody think that Jalen Hurts style of playing quarterback is going to last long term, you delusional. I'm just being honest with you. I know a lot of Cowboy fans like Jalen Hurts over Dak. You crazy. Because that style is not going to last. You can't have just as many touches as Tony Pollard. It's goofy.
It's not physically sustainable.
Nah,
Let's just be
it ain't
real.
gonna work.
It's not physical. As tough and strong as he is, power clean, strong dude, deadlift, strong dude.
That's cute.
But you know what? At the end of the day, bro, you playing against the best in the world, man. And these boys are gonna lay licks on you. And bro, they're gonna wear down that body. You gonna hurt that hamstring. You gonna rip that shoulder. You gonna get hit in your ribs. Something gonna happen to you, man. You cannot do this. Not in the NFL, man. These boys are too good. And I want to do something for the fans out there, and also for one of the last comments is I want to substantiate a bust. If you're gonna evaluate a person and say they're a bust, you got to look at two elements. You got to look at time and opportunity. Remember that, time and opportunity. How many opportunities has this guy had to truly develop and be successful? Right? How many opportunities, and over what amount of time? And so if you see a guy 2-3 years and this guy's performing like trash, he's the #1 pick, you can say at that point he's a bust, right? Because he's had a chance to get 28 to 36 starts and he's still performing at a very, very mediocre or below average level. Yeah, you can say bust then, because you had time and you had the appropriate amount of opportunity. And then you evaluate a guy and you say, okay, this guy's a bust. But if he had an adequate opportunity over a certain period of time, you got to be careful with the bust talk.
Yep. And there it is. All right, we got some more super chats up in here. Q-Dog said, this proves, real quick, he said, this proves that the Cowboys was truly negotiating with Tom Francis. Tom did that wee-woo, and they calling their bluff. Jones won $52 million, Tom 60. I don't think it proved that at all, big dog. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, because it doesn't really matter, man. If Dak Prescott comes out here and throws 35 plus touchdowns and 4,000 yards and has less than 10 picks, he's gonna get his money regardless.
Right.
He's gonna get his money from you or someone else. So you can't stop that. Dak is betting on himself. His destiny is in his own hands. If he goes out here and takes care of business this year, there's nothing you can do to water his number down. Absolutely nothing. Doesn't matter what you negotiate or if you sign, you can sign Moses. It doesn't matter. I mean, you're going to have to pay that.
And the market is the market. That's the thing.
It is what it is.
All they had to do if they want Dak done is they needed to surpass Jalen Hurts, and then they needed to surpass Lamar. And Todd Francis is doing that deal. Because the only thing Todd Francis wants is market setting beside Dak's name. Todd Francis is not going to do any deal with a quarterback sponsored by Jordan for under market. It is not Todd Francis holding this up. It is the Dallas Cowboys, I guarantee you. Because the numbers on the quarterback is simple. Surpass the previous guy and we do the deal. Likely, and what fit the history of the Dallas Cowboys is they still trying to find ways to get Dak under market. Here we go again. The same thing you got burned with last time, you trying again. That's what it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
So then he said it means Dak you need to. Oh, we already read that one. And then we also read this one. Also, my good friend, you remember Chris? You remember Chris Tobert?
Yep.
Chris Tobert, attorney at law, one of my brothers in my Christian group, jumped in. What's up, big dog? My boy, look attorney-ish, man. See, you say like that when you know Boss from back in the day. You know, yeah. Now, he doing this thing. Good to see you, big dog. All right, let's take some calls, man. We gonna get up out of here. We gonna make this a. We want to hear from y'all, man. So let's go.
And I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me.
All right, let's go.
But it's slight to me.
All right, so we got the call line open now. And y'all already in here. I love it. I'm gonna let a few more calls come up in here, man. And then we go shut it down because the OC got to get up early.
Y'all gonna knock y'all out pretty quick, man.
Keep that in mind when y'all talking. All right, keep that in mind when you talking. All right, keep that in mind. All right, so we got the call line open. All right, we see y'all in here. All right, y'all keep coming on in. Then I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna let a few more in because some of y'all said, "Boss, don't lock the line." I'm locking it. All right. And OC, if you gotta go, I'll take the calls, bro. Okay.
No, I got. I'm gonna last for a little while longer, big dog.
Okay. If you gotta go, I'll take these calls. Just keep that in mind, cause the OC, we don't do Friday shows, bro. We don't. But
it'd be long weeks, bro.
It'd be long weeks. Somebody say, "Yo, your timer." Yeah, let me get my timer ready. Y'all give me a second. I see y'all in here. Let me get my timer ready. I just want to make sure, man, we give everybody a good chance to speak on this and whatever else, man. And now keep in mind, some of y'all we will agree with, some of y'all we not. If we don't agree with you, bro, we go tell you, bro. Don't be sensitive. All right? We just letting you know. I don't want to hear no tears, you know. But we go also hear you out because your voice matter. All right, here we go. First call. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Yo, what up, man?
What up? Who is this?
This is Marvin. How you doing?
Good, man. Got you in, Marvin.
From LA, California.
Oh, yeah, man. Marv, I know you.
Hey, man.
Don't they call you Cool Marv or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, MJ.
MJ.
What's up with
it? Yeah. MJ. I know your voice, bro.
Hey,
What's up with it?
Yeah. I love the way that the Cowboys is doing it. I remember I told you I'm Cowboy number 2. I told y'all Cowboy number 2 and number 1 is doing it for y'all now. Y'all can't be talking us back. We trying to win, you know. And I love the guard play and the tackle play by 66 and 76. That's going to be our new thesis to this offense. And I love how McCarthy is calling the offense. He's not even showing y'all everything. He's gonna be ready for the Giants. They ready to win this, and we got a good chance to go all the way. Yes, sir.
Man, appreciate that, Marv. That was Marv. All right, man. Salute. Yeah, man. So here we go. We're gonna take the next call, man. Did you have anything on that?
No, man. Thank you for the call, man. Thanks for supporting the show.
Boss Cowboy Sports.
What's up, boss? This Clebo. What's up, OC, man? Hey, quick. One first thing, man. I don't think this guy ain't anything to do with Dak, like y'all was saying, man. Because realistically, Dak, he gonna be like $60 million against the cap next year, and Trey Lance ain't gonna get no real reps in practice as a backup. So you know what I'm saying? When is he gonna have a chance to, you know, show that he could do what he could do? So I don't really think got anything to do with Dak personally. But when y'all was talking about negatives. I don't really care about the media per se, you know what I'm saying? That's just the Cowboys. It don't matter what's going on. They always talk about Dak and the Cowboys.
Facts.
But the only negative from this to me, I love the trade. Don't get me wrong, I love the trade, but the only negative, man, we was already having problems trying to get down to 53, man. So that's just an extra quarterback. Now we're going to have to keep 3 quarterbacks. I know we want to go kick Grizz, so I just don't want to have to lose one of them young boys like Land or Wanye Thomas, man, you know what I'm saying, because of this. But like I said, man, I love the pickup, man. That's the only negative that I think of about this whole trade, man. But I love the pickup, man. So Cowboys, man, keep doing what y'all doing, man.
Man, what's your name, man? This is a good call.
It's Clebo, man.
Oh,
I talked to
you
a
already
few
told
times,
me,
man.
Clebo. My baby. I thought I saved you. Let me save you because I like when them calls are good. I like to save y'all. Hold on real quick. Let me put Clebo. You ain't have to check me though. You see how he tried to check me, OC?
Yeah.
He low key tried to check me. This Clebo, man, I already told you. My bad. Damn. All right, Clebo,
It's all
bro.
love, bro. Man, I watch y'all all the time, man. It's all love.
Already, big
Appreciate
dog.
everything y'all do, man.
I got you locked in,
y'all,
dog,
man.
Clebo. I got you locked in. All right, big
Let me
dog.
know what y'all think about that, though. As far as the roster, man. Let me know what y'all think about that.
All right, we'll talk about it. Let me
All right, that's what I'm off.
all
I'm
right.
off the phone. I'm gone. Peace, bro.
Peace.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Good point. I mean, it ain't too much to add to that.
Yeah, I think that it's very seldom that you have a chance to add a former first round draft pick, top 10 pick that is less than 2 years into his NFL career. So when you look at the scale on your bottom 53 and you got the quarterback position, then that has to weigh heavier than some of the guys that might be near the bottom, let's say 48 through 53 at the bottom of your roster. I think that in the combination of practices, preseason games, and this last preseason game has been plenty of evaluation from Oxnard all the way back to Dallas with some of these young guys. And so it's either boom or bust, with these guys at this point. And the reality of it is because Trey Lance is so young and because of where he was drafted, he has more value than the bottom of your 53-man roster at this point, many of those guys that's on the bubble.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
My boy Hannick say, y'all show fire, man. We gonna get you on too, bro. They gotta meet the all pro.
Absolutely.
They gotta meet the pro bowler. Yeah, they gotta meet see, these boys don't got enough respect for us Cougars, bro. We gotta show we got a lot of pros, you know what I'm saying? And cold pros. Yep. Yeah, we gonna start getting a lot of our classmates on the show. We gonna take Boss Cowboy Sports and the OC to a whole new level, especially when we start introducing boys like you, Hannick. We got some more calls real quick. Now that was a good point though. Real talk. Oh, also we need to take a light break, bro. It's over 400 people in here, man. So we got a lot of new people probably watching. Let me just tell you how this stuff works. When you like this type of content, the best thing to do is hit that like button, because even if you don't throw some super chats like you saw where people donating to the show and stuff like that, showing love to this content, you can still support us by just hitting that like, because what it does is it tells the algorithm, it says, hey, these guys are doing a good job. We go put this content in front of more Cowboy fans. That's why my boy Hannick saw the show. It just popped up to him as breaking news. That's what he saw. He clicked on it and then his teammates was there. But he never would have saw the show without the people coming in, hitting the like, which tells YouTube, send this out to all these football fans. They gonna like this content. So if you liking this content, hit the like button. If you like how we rock and how we keep it real, hit the like button. If you don't and you a lurker, well, we can't do nothing about that. All right, we gonna take a couple of more
Still hit the
calls.
like button if you're lurking. At least hit the like button because you're lurking. Thank you.
You think so, bro?
Hit it anyway.
Hey, them people that don't like us
if
ain't
you're
gonna like
lurking,
us,
hit
bro.
it anyway.
They ain't gonna do it, bro.
Hey,
They
man,
weirdos, bro.
You might as well. It's free, man. You already here, man. You might as well. It's late, man. It's almost midnight. You might as well hit the like button, man. Be nice, man.
If you are this dude, if you are the weirdo lurker where you just here to see what we doing, you not here to help. It's hopeless, OC.
Hey, man, I don't care. If nothing is hopeless, man. I'm gonna actually hit the like button anyway, man. I don't care.
Appreciate it,
hit the
OC.
like button.
I appreciate it.
Hit the like. Hit it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're gonna take some more calls. We got more calls in the queue. All right. So you on Boss Cowboy Sports and OC?
Hey, what's good, man? Just real quick, man. You were spot on about your quarterback analysis against old boy JR, man. Earlier, it's just a football move, 4th round pick. And Lance couldn't beat out Sam Darnold or Brock Purdy, man. So
Just talk about, him just coming to take Dak's spot. That's just crazy, man. But moving on, man, I like our O-line. I know we don't have depth, but stacks up pretty well against the rest of the league as of now. I'm just kind of curious of what you saw from Turn. And, man, just to all my Philly trolls, man, our defense got stronger. Our quarterback put up 40 on y'all's defense. Their quarterback couldn't put up over 30, so our defense got better, theirs got worse, so I'm trying to see where the gap's at. But appreciate you, boss, man.
What's your name?
Have a good night, bro.
What's your name? Damn, that boy just hung up. See, when I get them good calls, I try to get their name. You know what I mean? That was a good call, though, man. Appreciate it. Then we got us hey, I like this right here, man. He said, with a super chat, I'm an Eagle fan, but the OC, he's good. See, that's a sneak diss, bro. See, when they do that type of stuff, that's sneak dissing, bro. Like
no.
What you mean, though? Like I ain't good. You know what I'm saying? The OC, no, I'm messing with you, bro. No. But you put my name in there, big dog. Say, I get jealous, big dog. Don't you be over here like the OC's good, like I'm over here, I ain't good. Nah, I'm good too.
No, everybody know Boss good, man. You ain't got to say it. It's understood. It goes without saying. It already goes without saying. You be on all the Philly content creator shows, man. He used to seeing you. You know what I mean?
No, but no, the OC is good, though. Like, listen. It's hard to put a value on the quality of the OC. That's all I can say. The OC is the man. All right, here we go. We're going to take some more calls, man. We still got some people in the queue. All right. Here we go. Y'all give me a second. Come on now. Acting janky.
Hey, boss, it's Coach Q. How you doing, sir?
What's up, Coach? Hold on, Coach. Coach.
I got a little pushback for you.
Okay, what we got? Let's go. Let's fight, Coach. Let's fight.
Cowboys.
Let's fight. Hold on real quick, Coach. Hold on. I keep putting them on mute by accident. Hold on real quick.
What do you think? It's less about Dak and more about the negotiations. It's facts that the Cowboys started negotiations back in June. And it's facts that the Cowboys also wanted to sign a couple more players before the training camp was over with. And we all...
Hold on, man. Hey, Q, hold on, man. I don't know why your phone just went out. Give me 1 second, big dog. What just... Oh, man. Hold on. Oh, man. Y'all give me 1 second on these phones, man. God, dog. Because I want to fight Q. He want to fight me. I want to fight him, too. Give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all give me 1 second, man. Y'all know how it is, man. OC, did you want to smile? Because I think he was...
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I think, and he was kind of coming in and out a little bit, so I didn't really get everything he was saying. But I think that he was alluding to the football move, versus non-football move with Trey Lance coming into the building. And I think that, regardless of what you say,
two participants in the conference has been locked.
So I think that, what you do in this scenario is kind of like this. It's almost kind of like, your wife saying there's nothing wrong, but then they act a little funny, right? Okay. So it's like, it's all good. There's nothing wrong, but they act a little funny.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can take it like, okay, it's nothing wrong. It's all good. And they not, egregious or mad or angry towards you, but kind of like right underneath the surface, it's like a little something that may not be all the way right.
Yeah.
And so I think that that's kind of like explaining the situation as it relates to like Trey Lance. It is a football move. It does make sense. All those things, but it's also something to like make you think in the back of your mind that, okay, there are other possibilities and maybe another thought process here that's not being fully explained to me at this time.
We got the callers
I
back.
call
OC.
it subtleties. All right,
got
go
the
ahead, bro. You
callers
got
back.
it.
All right.
All right, good.
All right, we got you now. Caller, we got you.
Hey, boss, Coach Q, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now.
All right, so I just had a little pushback for you in regards to the move that guys made. And the way I look at it, I try to, since I'm listening to your show, listen to the tea leaves. And the Cowboys this is facts, they started negotiating with Tom Francis back in June. And we knew this. We knew they started negotiating with him back in June. And then we started hearing that the Cowboys had a couple more players, maybe one, that they wanted to get done before the end of training camp. Well, there's a couple ways you can do that. Either by getting Dak done to free up more money, to sign Steele or sign CD. But for them to make this move, it tells me something had to happen. Because this is out of the blue. None of the insiders even saw this coming, none of this. For you to get Trey Lance. Something had to happen. Now, if you kind of go back to when we negotiated with Tom Francis before, back to the OC point, the going rate for quarterbacks was what? $35 million. But all the reporters were saying $40 million. They were saying, well, no, his count said $40 million. People were like, no, Dak wanted Dak. Nope, that's what Dak wanted. Was $40 million, $5 million above. So, yes, I believe Tom Francis wants $60 million. Not 53, because 53 would do what? That put him top. He don't want $1 million more. He wants to really set the market. He wants $60 million. Well, if that's the case, that might piss Jerry Jones off. And he did this move. Now, to Mike McCarthy. When he had Aaron Rodgers and the Hall of Famer Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers to a point didn't have any experience until he played the Cowboys and he got hurt and we lost that game. He played one. That next offseason, he did so well in minicamp and training camp. What did they do, guys? They traded him, Brett Favre, to Minnesota. He had one of the best years of his career. He wasn't washed up. He wasn't done. And the Aaron Rodgers era started. I'm just saying, Trey Lance don't have to play. He don't. Aaron Rodgers didn't. He just has to play well when his opportunity comes up in the offseason. And that's the facts. And guess what? Mark McCarthy has done this before. He has rolled the dice with a young guy without seeing him playing in the regular season. So why would he do it again?
He don't know Trey because he don't know Trey. He had 2 years to watch Aaron. He had 2 years to coach Aaron. He was in Mike McCarthy's system. He knew how smart Aaron was. He already knew the offense. He got him from holding the ball real weird like he was. He fixed his mechanics. Then he put him on the field. To have all this vision of Trey Lance just because of what you saw from a pro day, and you already got a guy who's the leader of your team, respected by everybody, a franchise quarterback, loved by the whole team, took the whole receivers all on the trip so that they can be on point for your offense. You not finna gamble going into the season to create a controversy just to try to get more leverage if you Mike McCarthy. That would be just goofy. Now, if anybody would be doing that, it would be Jerry, but it definitely ain't Mike McCarthy in terms of trying to get a better deal for the Joneses. Mike McCarthy wants to win.
I'm not talking about the better deal. I just want the fans to know that a guy don't have to play in the season for a team to know that he can play. Because if you do well in the off season and do well in training camp, you can see it. Oh, by the way, some people didn't watch the preseason games, and I really do hope everybody do to watch the San Francisco games. Trey Lance actually played good. He really did play good in the preseason game. He did. So, but one thing he did do is that he went out of the system And that's what the coach didn't like. He liked going down the field. Well, if you look at Brock Purdy, he stayed in the system. He did and once again, boss, he do know the system because he ran the West Coast with San Fran. A different version, but it was still the West Coast, still the same principle. When you both play ball, and we know it's the truth. So it ain't too far off for Trey Lance. It's not like he's coming from a Corel system to West Coast. He was already in the West Coast system. Totally different.
Yeah.
He actually been in the system longer than Dak and Cooper Rush, to be honest.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just say, Coach, based on the track record, it was a time the market was 28 million. You know who messed it up? Steven. Then the market went to 30 million. You know who messed that up? Steven. Then the market went to 32 million. You know who messed it up? Steven. Then it went to 35 million. You know who messed it up? Steven. Then it went to 38 million. You know who messed it up? Steven. So why will we now believe it's Todd Francis? The only thing Dak wants is market, because it's about respect, bro. If you keep giving me and offering me deals on the market, that's an insult. And you also asking that agent to commit career suicide. Plus, our agents want the deal done early because then they get their commission early. They're not going to put, like, OC, why would anybody say, oh, Dak, just play hardball, then he get injured, he loses his leverage, you lose your commission? Why would you gamble that? You wouldn't. So that means the people that's holding this up is the Joneses. They knew exactly what to do to get this done this year. They needed to pay him market above Hurts. They didn't do it. They let Philly skip them again, and they running up their price again. It is Dallas. It is not Todd Francis. I'm certain.
I hear you, but Todd Francis history doesn't rebel you. He's known for not going market. He's known for going above market.
All of them do.
Go look him up.
All of them do. Of course, I look him up.
But boss, you say he go market.
No, he won't above market. All of them. That's what I mean. Market, setting the market. Yeah. Every agent, because that's how they recruit. If I'm an agent, my boy was just here who played and he was an all-pro and pro bowler. He'll tell you that's how it works. All agents want to set the market so they can recruit new talent, because then if they come into it, they want to be able to show, I got Dak paid, I got this dude paid, and they want those bumper sticker, set the market across all those headlines. That's all they want. That's how they recruit. Dallas wants their players to take less, which is asking the agents to commit career suicide. Because how am I going to recruit? Because see, this is the thing. Hold on. You be a player. You be a player on the market. And I just signed Dak under market. Why would you want me as your agent?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you, Chris got 52. To go above, we could offer like 53, 54, 55. What I'm saying is what this particular agent does, he don't go just $1 million or $2 million above like most agents. He goes $6, $7, $8 million above.
Nah,
that's what he does.
No, he don't, bro. Oh, okay. That's not even true. Right. No, bro. I studied the hell out of this quarterback market. My first article that I ever wrote was on this.
I was seeing you his Aaron Donald deal that he did for Aaron Donald in the defensive tackle and show you how much he went over. I mean, that's what he does.
Okay, my last question. What did he do for Dak? The last contract he did for Dak, was it millions over?
It was about $3 or $4 million over.
No, it wasn't.
$1 million over. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Okay, boss.
It wasn't.
Okay.
I'm certain. It was only $1 million over.
Okay.
Like all of them. But I'll do a show on it. I'll show it and then we'll talk about it. But appreciate it, Coach. That was a good call.
Anytime, boss. Thanks, OC.
All right, so that was Coach Q, man. Here we go. This the last call too. What's up, Chris?
What's going on, boss? What's going on, OC?
Chilling.
What's up, baby?
I'm not going to speak on the Trey Lance thing. I feel like if we start hearing Trey Lance things must not be going right. So I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to talk about this preseason thing. So I have a question for you and him. 2 people on offense and 2 people on defense. Who do y'all have as you must watch in this next game?
Good question. All right, we go talk about you say offense and defense, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's take that and then we go get OC out of here. He got to get up early.
All right.
All right, thank you, Chris.
Uh-huh.
All right, so that was it. Let's get OC up out of here, man. Go ahead, OC. Offense and defense.
Yeah, man, I
guys.
think guys that you must watch. I think Richards, rookie left tackle. You gotta watch him. You gotta see his consistency. You want to see what he does. You gotta see, is he growing week to week, and is he close enough to be that starter if Tyron Smith goes down? You gotta watch him. And the other guy I want to watch, I want to see Deuce again, man. First time's a fluke, second time you're lucky, now the third time you're consistent. So I want to see if this guy hits and he's consistent. I know I see in the chat guys say kicker's a must watch. I don't think kicker's going to be an issue for us. That's just my opinion. I don't think it's going to be a big issue. I think defensively, 2 guys that I want to watch in particular, because I think that this is kind of a pivotal game for them. And this season may be kind of pivotal for them. You know, I really want to look and see how Quentin Bohanna does. Because you got Mozzie Smith in there, right? And you got Hankins. I want to see if they can really get into a 5-2 front and if he can be a guy that can consistently beat good guards by himself. That's for me. I want to see that. And the second guy I want to see, man, I really want to see Jabril Cox. I want to see how Jabril Cox looks in this game. Is he going to make plays? Is he going to be dynamic in coverage? Is he going to be physical and efficient downhill tackling people? How's he going to look? Is he going to play this year? Is he going to be a part of the packages, right? You had Overshawn go down with the ACL. So because of that, Jabril Cox becomes extremely important. He becomes extremely important to this defense. So he has to show up. Those are my 2 guys. What do you think, boss?
I love it, man. It's going to be hard to come behind that. So he said offense and defense. I would agree with kicker. I would.
Okay.
Because I've been keeping up with the kicker. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. Also keep in mind, I will be doing 3 shows tomorrow. 3. We going to do a pre-kickoff. Yeah, I'm gonna do 3.
Killer, man. Y'all put fire in the chat for Boss Cowboys, man. This dude is a killer. This dude is an animal. He's a wild animal, man. This dude is a trained killer, man. Just straight up, man. He can't get enough, boy. Do 5, 6, so boy's bananas.
3.
Man.
Yeah, and we put this show together like that. But anyway.
Yeah. Bananas. Yeah.
So we go do a pregame. We go do a watch party where we watch the whole game together. Then we go do a post game. You know, so y'all come back for that because we got a lot of people watching. So y'all make sure y'all come back for that, man. I think we some of the best out there that do that. So y'all make sure y'all support us, and we gonna support you too. But to answer that question, I want to see Rico Dowdle because his preseason 1 was kind of preseason 2 was better. It's big shoes on you, Rico. You got to be the power back. You got to stay healthy. We want to kind of see the signs of it. I would say Rico. I would definitely agree with you, man. I'm going to just have to steal your point and then say Awesome Richards and Bass. I would want to continue to see, but more so Richards. More than anybody, Richards. Richards is like the most important by like a country mile just because of who's behind him or in front of him, Tyron Smith.
Right.
So everybody got to keep their eyes on that, in my opinion. Them will be my 2 on offense so far. Everybody else I feel good with on offense. On defense, I'ma steal one of your points again, Quentin Bohanna.
Yeah.
Quentin Bohanna. I think it's important to see him continue to progress as a year 3 player. Somebody that's gonna be
year 3. This is make a break.
Is make a break, and somebody that's gonna be responsible to take pressure off of Mozzie.
Yep.
That's what people gotta understand. We got enough depth to take all pressure off of Mozzie, but if Quentin Bohanna doesn't have his steak and potatoes weight on him, and at that point to where he can hold that means we will have to rush Mozzie, and I don't want that. I want us to be able to take Mozzie on a gradual rate of improvement. So Quentin, I'm gonna steal that point from you. Second, y'all give me 1 second, man, because I'm gonna put my boy in here, and then I'm gonna let the OC get up out of here, man. Thank you to OC, man. OC put in a.
Yeah, man. He
got to get up real early. Like when I say early, OC. When I say early, I ain't talking about 6. OC get up at 3. Kelvin Joseph.
Okay.
I want to see Kelvin Joseph. More so because he was a 2nd round pick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to get our money back on that as a team. You know?
Yeah.
And this is also year 3 for him. So he has been rated. A lot of people don't want to hear this because they done already threw him in the trash. Oh, this is a good one too. I'm gonna steal this. Somebody said Wanye Thomas. I'm gonna say that too. I'm gonna steal that from my boy David Leslie. Yeah, Wanye too. But Kelvin Joseph, the reason why I said him was because right now he's ranked 3rd by most grades. See, people don't want to say that.
Yeah.
He might end up having to be your nickel. He might even be an upgrade if he continue to trend on what he's doing. So I would say him and Wanye Thomas, I would add that 3rd one. So then we got a $2 super chat. He said, OC, go to bed 3 a.m. That's so crazy. Yeah, that's just a nap. Yeah. So OC, let's get out here with these final words, man. Well, I'll start it off and then let you finish it. I'll start it off and you finish it.
Go ahead.
So yeah, man. So on the breaking news, what we tried to do is we tried to address it from all angles. So we addressed the football reasons. Excellent. What does it mean for Dak? That's a mixed bag. The positives, mostly, but there are some negatives. If you missed it, go through the whole show and we hashed it. But if the Cowboys can stick with the number 1 and keep it about football, this is gonna be a dangerous weapon, and I'm talking about Trey in 2023. With all my heart, I would want to see the Dallas Cowboys implement what I talked about in this video. I have the receipt of using a number 2 quarterback as a wildcat QB option, which is similar to what Jalen Hurts is. Not all the time, but in packages, random packages that makes a defense have to prepare for that talent. If you do use him in a RPO type of offense like the OC said, now you also not putting a lot of pressure on him. You ramping him up like the OC said with easier reads, and you can really cause havoc on opposing defenses. Am I saying run a full dual quarterback system? No. I'm saying though, as a change-up, you have a crazy curveball that you can throw out at any moment. So I love the pick. I love the trade for football reasons. I hate it for the negatives that's gonna come. So I'm gonna say this before I hand it off to the OC. It's gonna be goofy from here on. It's gonna be goofy. Just go on, live with it. It's gonna be straight goofy. It's gonna be comparisons. It's gonna be people calling for Dak to sit down over a good game. it's gonna be goofy. So just live with it. It comes with the territory. Don't tag me about it. I don't want to hear about Stephen A. I don't want to hear about people calling for Trey Lance. Don't tag me on that. Because I'm telling you now, they gonna do it. Just live with it. Focus on the football reasons, and we gonna get through it.
Yeah, man, I think that at the end of the day, man, it does strengthen the 53-man roster to bring on a young, talented guy like Trey Lance. For Dak Prescott, it should be additional motivation to prove that he's worth the money and that he is a top-tier quarterback, and I think he's going to have this season to prove that. If he doesn't, then he moves on and gets paid by somebody else. If he does, which I anticipate him doing, then the Cowboys are going to have to pony up and do what they should have done earlier. So it's unfortunate for the other players we could keep assigned that this is taking so long to go ahead and re-sign or extend even further Dak Prescott. So that's my thoughts for now. You guys come back tomorrow, or actually later today now, and follow us for all the latest and the greatest in Cowboy sports and news. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Boss Cowboy Sports. You can follow me, the OC100, on Twitter. And until next time, guys, we out of here.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Look, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, I'm just tryna get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid. Dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Niggas hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, green to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows, can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a boat.